What's up, everyone? It's Michael, Frame Pro Gaming Channel. Gonna play some Eternal Strands. Gonna try to get this Cipher quest done. It's a sub-quest for the supply run. Alrighty. If you guys like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other channels as well, not just YouTube, but I got a Rumble channel, TikTok, Instagram, and of course, Twitch. A lot of it's all the same, so if you check out one, it's going to be similar to the others, but that's just the way it is right now. If you want to message me, you can just put a message in the chat. Tell me what you think. Or talk to me on X. Send me a message there. Ooh, okay. Well, this will be an easy mission. Ooh, encryption is always a delicate balance between odds and discovery. Intensity of encryption in circumstance of discovery. Our runners apparently recognized odds of discovery were low and having to pass messages out in the field opted for a reasonable, simple rotational cipher. Perhaps it was one they learned as a child and repurposed to communicate in a way that the Enclave leader wouldn't find. While the notes use considerable shorthand, taken together, they make it clear that not all is well with the Heartsiders. Suspicions were running high, and supply acquisitions seemed to have become steadily more dangerous over time. Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yes, and if the R is with the numbers of false increment that just indicates spaces. Ah! Got it? Yes. I'll translate all that we have and we can discuss it with Casmin.
Good stuff, Lane. We need all the information we can get.
And valuable insight into post-surge society that developed here.
Ooh, valuable insights.
Sarah, Lane, what are you reading?
Okay, cool. One of these days I'll have to go and look at all those, but today is not that day. Let's see what he has to say.
An expected abnormal amount of degradation in the aftermath of the surge.
Looking over the notes from the Bastion.
Dated almost 40 years ago, contemporaneous with the surge. The enchanter who created the notes was quite junior. Most people who had actually designed arcs had died in the surge, it seems.
The best we have is a novice's musings.
The observations appear accurate, and the enchanter was careful not to draw any ill-founded conclusions. But good methodology cannot replace experience.
Sounds like I need to keep fighting Acrons for now.
I guess there's still a lot of arcs smashing in my future.
For the time being, at least. Unfortunate.
Yeah. If we can't use them to farm, they make great scrap.
I guess so.
Navigating the Enclave's premier
they are
innovation
giant
to scavenge
titans.
parts isn't a victory we should be celebrating.
It's something.
Alright, so something that I did go ahead and do. Right now, you notice, we sitting heavy. We sitting real heavy with this armor. Right? So I went ahead and made the lightest armor that I could possibly get my hands on. So we'll check that out here in a bit.
Well, Codebreakers, how are we feeling?
Satisfied. We have enjoyed reasonable success.
That's Lane's way of saying they crushed it.
Notes being passed between a brother and sister, quite candid and dissatisfied. In particular with their boss, who they refer to as the Grumple.
The Grumple.
The Grumple?
Okay.
A Renland myth, where ill-behaved children would be gathered up in a sack and tossed into the river to drown at the end of the year.
Oh, brutal.
Bye.
The Grumple, yes. Renland fables prominently feature drowning as a punishment for children. The myth has fallen out of favor in recent decades, though. Ren society is less forgiving of flights of fancy.
The Grumple. Really?
Really.
Moving swiftly on. What else did the drop say?
Remember that ominous note about tracking individually in specific teams?
From the context provided by our hauler, we now know a significant number of Hearthsiders survived the surge.
But only just surviving.
Oh,
They
interesting.
relied on the runner-hauler teams. But supplies consistently went missing. There is also a sense that the Enclave was getting increasingly dangerous for the scouts.
The floods, of course.
With supplies running thin, the supply teams were falling under suspicion of stealing.
This pair responded with the entirely reasonable, if exhausting, plan of overperforming.
I've done that job, Lane. Sometimes you just need to prove the ass in charge wrong.
Indeed, they collected a cache of rare items they were planning to turn in when they felt its size and value would erase any suspicion.
Do we know if they turned it in?
No, but we know what it was.
And that's where I come in.
Here we go. Oh man, you guys, let me tell you, I am currently on a new diet, and I ate way too many vegetables today, and I got quite a hell of a stomach ache right now. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but it is, if you see me kind of moan and stuff like that, it's just because it's just all digesting. I hate it when that kind of thing happens, you know what I mean?
After the surge, no one was even sure that anyone inside the Vale survived. Yet, clearly, they've been here in dire straits this entire time. Why didn't they lower the Vale to seek help? Surely a few broken arcs isn't what stopped them.
That's true.
These weavers had to make choices for their own survival since the surge. And they succeeded. Whatever their reasons are for keeping the Veil active, we shouldn't judge them too harshly for it.
Maybe
I
they just
agree
wanted it for
completely.
themselves. Maybe they're the
Still-
ones that caused the surge to begin with.
Can't help but wonder what life might have been like if they'd lowered the Veil.
Not just for them, but for all of us. No matter who you were or where
Maybe they
you
couldn't
came
lower the
from,
veil.
the Enclave could be your home. After the surge, Weavers didn't just lose the Enclave. We were outcasts in every nation. Not that I need to tell you that. You sacrificed a lot to become a Weaver. The Veil served as a constant reminder that magic was the source of all the world's problems. A convenient scapegoat for every failed leader. And Weavers were an acceptable
remember.
casualty. And the Hearthsiders just left it there.
Although, I don't know. What would you guys do if magic was real? What would you do with it? I mean, I don't even know if, like, I have an assumption that if magic was real, we actually probably wouldn't have as much technology as we do now. And
So
there
we
probably
need
wouldn't
to
be as
find
many
out
people on
why.
the earth. It's my opinion. Alright, so I'm going to try this new outfit out. I want you all to check this out. It is the Trapper's Crown, the Trapper's Tunic, the Trapper's Wrap, and the Trapper's Shin Guards. So you just saw how slow I was, right? Now look at this. Whoa! Super quick! Search the large cache. The tattered mantles lowered. I can never remember. Dineveron. Dineveron. Lower Dineveron. Epic encounter. Oh yeah, yeah. This Highland ice cloud, those are pretty badass. But we're going to lower Dineveron. And we already got everything. Where does it want me to go in lower Dineveron? The tattered mantle. And we're gonna have to deal with miasma. Okay, so we're definitely going for the perch. Oh. Yeah, like right now, my gut is not liking me. It sucks. It sucks. So I felt kind of behind on my ice magic a little bit there, but we definitely got a Weaver Grasp that's pretty awesome at this point in time. We can really tear stuff apart. We just tore that apart. Okay, whoa, hello. Alright. Hey. I don't like that. Just run through quick. Gotcha. Okay, so tattered mantle is this way. Boom. You want to go there? I got a special move for you. Yeah. Okay, so when you're really light too, it's easier to hold on to monsters and things like that. So there is a benefit to being super light. There's a negative though to it as well. One of the negatives is you can't protect yourself from as much damage. So does it want us to go back down there? Is that where it wants us to go? I'm willing to bet that's where it wants us to go. I recall it's like down here. Yep. Good. I feel like I don't think I'm doing more damage, but I kind of feel like it, that's for sure. all the weapons this time, folks.
Wow.
Everything all right?
Yeah. There's just so much. Oh. And a letter. Encoded like the others.
Can't wait to work it out.
Okay, no, you don't want to climb there. Okay, that was weird. Just like stopped. It's like, okay. That's weird. So let me know how you guys are doing. What you guys think of Eternal Strands? Let me know what it reminds you of. For me, it reminds me of, kind of reminds me of a game called Wayfinder, but not quite. It has a similar, like, artistic style to Wayfinder. And then Shadows of the Colossus. Shadows of the Colossus, for sure. Kids saying, not very nice. That's what it's saying. Oh, already ran out of space. What a shocker. Consult with Casman about the final cache. Okay, well, what else is there that I can do while I'm here? Alright. Search Lucia's workshop and Weaver's Rest. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We're going to go up north from here. Alright, okay, we'll go this way. This looks like a good one.
My mentor used to regale me with stories about the Ironwalker. Smithy.
Artisans, metal workers, and crafters also have Celtic, though smiths were by far the draw for travellers.
Well, we're already starting to run out of space. Ooh, the shocker. I like this game a lot. Man, I do not like the inventory system in it. It's atrocious, folks. Let's just by here. Style. I love this weapon because I can just like jump up like crazy. Get in here. Nope. Can't get in there. Okay, I'm at Weaver's Rest. Oh, here we go. We can get in here.
The record said this place was registered to our Enchantress of Interest. It sure doesn't look like a saboteur or a smuggler's den.
Who wants us to go to the
Or
dredge?
the workings of Archon. El Decrasis.
That's cool. We need softwood for casting.
Seems promising. Dom?
That's another
Certainly top. Probably not enough to go on by itself, though. Still,
A little bit more softwood. Kind of wrecked this person's laboratory. I think that should be enough softwood. Okay, let's see if we can find the dragon. Or the drake. There's my good buddy. Sure. Alright, we'll just do it the easy way here. And then we have ouch. Down there. Where did he go? I bet you that hurt. One fragment. Okay. Oh. Sorry, folks. Just in a little pain. Thought he was gonna do something else there for a second. Got it. Didn't work out as well as I thought it was going to work out there. Where did he go? You look so good like that. You look so better like that. Great that is something I'm willing to drop, something expensive. Nothing like some iframes. It'd be nice to get some help from one of these. Yep, okay. Here we go. Can jump up on these guys and just stand up. Fire, like, get both of those. Let's try to harvest. That could have hurt. You just tried to pick me up, dude. Alright, fly away. Understand. Whoa! Down, doggy. You know, that's always satisfying. Okay, I need to keep the softwood. Any more Drake scales? No, nothing. See what's up here, dude. So it's cool. Heyo. There we go. Now let's just go back. Nice. Okay, I will be right back, everybody. I just have to take a bathroom break.
What's so funny?
Just reorganizing. I found Dom's frayed belt.
The one he split trying to cross a ravine. He should have looped the whole rope around his waist instead of tying it to his belt.
The memory of him splashing around with his pants around his ankles never fails to make me laugh.
Why did you keep the belt?
As a keepsake. Besides, it could be useful. You never know.
All right, I'm back.
So, the letter. I'm prepared for bad news.
The letter.
How did you know?
They were collecting supplies for other survivors. We know someone is out there. The supplies never made it to them. That, and the tear stains.
Is that what that was? Yes, well, there's a lot to cover. We have the cache itself and our scrounging siblings.
We should at least give you the high-level details on both. Where do you want to start?
Talk to me about the supplies.
Let's talk about the supplies. Let's get down to
They did
business.
astonishing work. If I weren't sure they're both gone, I'd hire them.
Indeed, a robust collection, including several enchanted objects we barely recognize.
They had a keen eye for things that could decay and took care to preserve them.
You two sound giddy.
If there's one thing Lane and I are passionate about, it's preservation of rare objects.
That's enough about the cache.
That's
Let's
enough
move
about the
on.
cache.
Sure.
What did the final note say?
Yes, right. It was a farewell. One sibling disappeared. The runner.
I thought the runner of the pair was the one we found.
So did we. But this last message was a farewell to his sister. Apparently the Grumpole...
Really?
I know. But apparently their boss had been ordered to stop wasting resources on the search.
And so our hauler left this farewell, hoping his sister might find it on the off chance she was alive.
He was going to remove all their other messages so their plan wouldn't be found out.
We postulate he was on his way to do that.
When the flood caught him.
Yep.
These people, however many are left, they've really been through it.
They might really need our help.
They're still organized and have a command structure, but it sounds dysfunctional.
Let's move on to something else.
Of course.
So, where do we go from here?
That's what I'm wondering.
We're not sure. It's something of a dead end. It is a win. We have restocked a number of very rare supplies, including enchanting supplies we don't have any immediate use for, but they'll be worth it.
For study, if nothing else.
I suppose the only other thing to say is, good job, Bryn.
Indeed. We have made progress in unraveling the shape of what the post-Surge society looks like in the Enclave. Further, these documents are invaluable to the historical record.
And maybe you put a couple souls to rest. Not to be sentimental.
No, Casman. Always looking out for the best. For the best.
Did you manage to find enough softwood?
I did.
If you need more than this, the Don Brennick Pine Preservationists will come for me. Here you go.
Oh, great.
You don't sound as happy as I thought you'd be.
It's just that what I'm realizing is the Weaver Band really needs Drake scales. Like, give or take 90 to be safe.
Oh
Wait.
my word.
90 Ash Peak Drake scales.
Yeah, not the easiest thing to get, but maybe instead of fighting drakes, you could find one of their nests. I think they shed, right?
Kaz, you know I'd love to spend my days hunting down drakes for you, but 90?
That seems excessive.
What could we possibly need 90 scales for?
Because it's hard to explain, but please, I just really need you to trust me.
All right. I'll see.
Casmin, what's going on? Are we outfitting an army?
Because it's... I just think we could...
Don't you think Bryn's got you pretty well stocked at this point?
But... You're right. I got carried away.
It's okay.
Thanks for all your help. Excuse me.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you say so. Good work, Bryn. We'll take care of the rest of...
I want to learn more.
Hey, Bryn. Sorry I got carried away with our errands.
It's okay, Kaz. What was going on with that, though? Are you all right?
Yeah. Sometimes there's so much to do, it's hard to keep my head on straight.
Maybe you should take a day to relax. Our
She
ongoing
does need a day
disaster
to
isn't
relax.
going anywhere.
She's that uptight.
I don't know how anyone relaxes in here. What about you?
Me?
Yeah. What do you do to relax?
You know, the forest around the camp is actually pretty nice.
Yep.
When I need to clear my head, I just take a short walk. The sound of rushing water from the brook is lovely. It always brings me peace.
The growl of a calla stalking you in those treks doesn't pull you out of meditation?
Nah, it comes with the territory.
I'll stick to the campsite.
When all else fails, a nap always helps too.
For Ashar, maybe. As a Kashar, I don't need as much sleep as the rest of you.
Sure, but you need some kind of break from time to time, Casmin.
I'll think about it. Our supply runners might be why there are so many
We got
crates
a
gathered
lot of
around the
messages
city.
from Casman.
Why do they reappear, though?
Dom and I have a theory. The arcs might still be partially functioning.
So, when they're not trying to kill me, they tidy up the place?
Like I said, a theory. But that was a big part of what they were built to do.
We might just tidy up the place. Nice. Very nice. Alright, let's continue to upgrade this equipment. Okay, all of this, we can salvage all of these. How many, need 1, 2, 250. I need 250. So, 7 more. There. Oh yeah, that's right, they give me more. Whoops. Alright, let's upgrade. This way we can get some more storage capacity. Nice, there's level 5. Oh. Level 5. I'm willing to bet level 5's like the best. the mast. Carry up to 5 vitality points on your belt, or vitality tonics on your belt. That's nice.
A shame to lose such
The Hearthsiders have had it harder than any of us expected.
worrying. Still, we'll carefully store and catalogue all their finds. Least we can do.
Ooh, I got enough. Level 4, please.
Kept it light for agility. It's going to look great.
There we go. That'll give us a little bit more capability there. A little bit more armor. Nothing wrong with that. We'll upgrade that. Too. Oh, I don't want to wear that. Although it does make me super, super fast still. Kind of like that.
Lane, could I have my ink pot back? You borrowed it quite a while ago.
The half-siders are scavenging their own city.
I'm worried about them after that particular
You've a kind heart, Bryn. Though I'll stick to...
You know, there's one silver lining to the sad tale of our deceased run.
What's that?
We know the Hearthsiders still have some advanced production capabilities. The materials they were gathering don't have much use for basic survival. Therefore, weapons, armor, and enchantment.
Any concerns about us claiming them?
None. They've been there long enough. Scavenger etiquette applies. These kinds of materials are too rare to let go to waste.
Yep.
The Iron Walk. Hilda told me all these amazing stories, but seeing it in person, wow.
Sorry, who?
Oh, my mentor. She visited the Enclave regularly.
What did she tell you?
But on an average day, some serious coin would trade hands. The Enclave's smithing culture was such a draw, it started to cause tensions with the other nations. It didn't help that the Enclave would actively poach the best and brightest. They had deep purses.
I've heard stories of that. Some of the Carnhaven masters had moved and never returned after the Veil.
The surge was horrible for everyone, of course, but I reckon a few smithing guilds were happy to not have the competition anymore.
Making the best of it.
And make the best.
Cool. I'm wondering if we can just get away with... Is this just the better... As far as like my outfit and stuff goes? Oh... I mean, we'll definitely get some more fire resistance. That's always nice.
Hey, Bryn, keep an eye on Kaz for me.
You're worried about her?
The last time I saw her this strung out was during her point training. I was talking to Sola the other day. It doesn't seem like she's sleeping much.
Casmin isn't someone I'd describe as easygoing on a normal day. What exactly has you worried?
Some of the things she was asking you for, we just don't need. Or at least not in those quantities.
For sure.
90 Ash Peak Drake scales did seem like a stretch.
Normally she's more deliberate in her backstocking. This feels irrational.
I thought Kashar generally sleep less than the rest of us. Is it really that concerning?
Less sleep, not none. We all need to rest sometime. When I asked Casmin about it, she mumbled something about how she'd sleep when everyone was safe. I tried to ask what she meant, but she didn't want to talk about it further.
That is concerning. I'll let you know if I notice anything.
You're probably right. She seems to open up to you more than the rest.
That's true. She does like us. Alright, quest. Visit an unknown key watch destination. Searching in the Bastion. They want us to go to the Bastion for that. I kind of want to do this other quest right now. Oh, alright. We're going here. Oh, we gotta go to the valley. I haven't been there for a long time. Nevertheless, go there while it's cold. Whoops, kinda a little too much there. I think I actually know where to go for this. I need to let my magic recharge. I was thinking it would be here, but I guess not. That's some rare stuff right there. Whoa. Yeah, that would just destroy everything. Ah. Search for the workshop in Boulder's Valley. Yeah, it's probably over there.
That aerolith can influence the weather. Almost certainly why things are frozen over.
Malfunctioning, then.
Indisputably. The ice buildup must be causing a cyclical localized reaction.
Sure. I'll take care of it.
Good idea. Swampy environs and intense cold is bad even for Enclave parchment. Best to lower the risk.
Oh, come on. Whoa. Didn't want that. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Oh, very cool.
There. Already warming up. Hope I didn't damage the priceless artifact too much.
Can't make an omelette, as they say.
A lot of notes here. Water damage from the cold and melt, though. Let's see. Materials. Huh. That's how you visualize a pattern. Lots of marginal notes. These have to be from Lucia. Ah. She mentions a flood in the later passages.
Sev and I will look at these together with her book then. See what we can learn in context. As Aurea says, the candle is burning on our flood problem.
Alright, everyone. Let's go back. And then I gotta call it a night. My stomach is just killing me right now. There's no bueno. Oh, don't feel that great. So we'll hand this in. We'll call it a night. I know we usually stream for 2 hours, but
Any luck with the materials we gathered from
This is what we
Lucia's
gotta do
workshops?
Yes. I'll let Sev fill you in.
We started with the book, which was painfully dry and highly theoretical.
Unsurprising. The Enclave was notoriously tight-lipped about the construction of the arcs.
The book was still useful, as it contained a number of craft-specific terms, shorthands and annotations, all critical. Referencing the book clarified the notes.
Without it, they bordered on deranged rant, especially at the end.
Sort of a window into her thinking.
We suspect Lucia spent a long time in isolation while working on these.
She covered many topics, but the most prominent was her work into the flood.
I'm sure her work was interesting. But eyes on the prize, gentlemen. What did we learn about the floods? Does she have an answer for us?
Partially. This is the design.
Her research led her to one conclusion: to stop the floods. She needed to disrupt a barrier of some sort. The frustrating thing is that she never explains what barrier or where it could be found.
She assumed, unfortunately, that anyone else reading it would know what she was talking about.
Her design is detailed and specific. The device it would create inverts the flow of magic in enchanted objects, disrupting them for a time.
We think the devices we found on the Arks were prototypes, small experiments to determine efficacy and duration.
So what's the catch? If the floods are still happening, clearly she didn't build one.
Lucia's thimble, as she calls it, requires some highly specialized components. It has to withstand considerable magical flow, far more than what's produced by an Ark.
It's like how mass scales exponentially. Just because you can build a scale model of an aqueduct doesn't mean the real thing can support its own.
Thankfully, that
Very true.
supply cache you found has the necessary materials to handle that kind of magic.
Yeah, when you're downscaling things and upscaling things,
Solar can pick up where Lucia left off then.
stability and all that changes.
Exactly. The other thing we'll need is a source of magical flame. Solar's mantle won't be enough by itself.
I can handle that part easily. Okay.
Oh yeah, we can.
So we have clear next steps. Just one more thing.
The flood. Our best guess, at any rate. There's no sign of her.
Okay. We'll continue to do the Lost City quest. We'll finish the Asylum at a later time. Everybody, thank you for coming and watching me. I'm Michael with Frame Pro Gaming. Appreciate you watching me through this time. Sorry I gotta head out here pretty soon. Just got a really bad upset stomach and do not feel good. So, you all have a great night. I'll be back on as normal. I always stream at 7 p.m.
Apart from impending death,
Monday,
I'm peachy.
Wednesday, and Thursday.
I know the news
Have a great
about the
night,
flood
everyone.
is nerve-wracking, but